How to make the ultimate street bike pedal. All right, so here are all the supplies you're going to need. Links will be in the description. These pedals, because they're super flat and have concave in this direction. Thermoplastic beads or polymorph pellets. Vicious grip tape in this long narrow roll. A mug, ceramic mug, a file and vice grips, and a grinder with a diamond blade cutting wheel. All right, so first step, we're gonna pop all these pins out of the pedals with the vice grip. Next step, we're going to boil some water and cook up some of these thermoplastic beads. Put that in for 3 minutes, and then we'll be putting a bunch of these beads in. All right, grab a utensil once these have heated up. We're going to knead this together. Oh, it's hot. We are going to start filling in our spaces. So the goal here is to fill in the gap and leave a nice smooth surface. There's one gap filled up. Now we're going to bring it to the sink and cool it off, and it'll solidify in there. And I'm doing these sides too. I'm filling in the sides as well. And then we're going to repeat this step 2, 3, 4 more times, or 4 times. So 3 more times. By removing the excess, we're trying to keep the pedals evenly weighted, because if they're unevenly weighted, it's always going to try and sit like that on you, and it'll be hard to catch your pedals. All right, now that this pedal's done, we're gonna throw it in the freezer with all my food. Put it like that. All right, now we're gonna take them out of the freezer. Just make sure they look good. So there's gonna be stuff sticking out past what you want. That's where our next step comes in. All right, so the next step is going to be leveling these out and getting rid of any bulges or overhang. We're going to do that with the diamond blade grinder. You have to go really slow or else it will just melt it. We're going to do these sides as well. There's one done. You can see it's way flat. Maybe scuffed up a little, but that doesn't matter because that's all going under grip tape. That looks good. They're super flat. You end up with all this junk though all over here. So make sure you wear a mask when you work with this shit, because it just becomes like deadly plastic. All right, next step is we're going to start gripping the pedals. So I'm going to lay my grip tape out flat like this, and we're going to roll it. Get an idea of how long we want this to be. We're going to mark. So that's as much grip tape as we need. I'm going to cut it. Okay, next we're going to start it in the middle of one side. The reason we want to start it in the middle of one side instead of like this on an edge is it'll be less likely to rip up from our feet. So we're going to start that. We're gripping these sides as well. Going all the way around the pedal to grip it. And we're going to cut any excess overlap off. It's better to leave a little gap here than to not, because it'll be less likely to rip up. If you overlap it, it's going to be more likely to rip up. Press the grip tape on real hard. This Vicious grip tape has really good adhesive, so you don't have to worry too much. And we're going to use our file to grip it like a skateboard. And we're only doing the edges, the outside edges. We're not doing this edge or this edge with the file. Only these outside edges here, 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 and here. All right, and it's done. That is a completed grip pedal, or no pin pedal, whatever the hell you want to call it, but they're freaking awesome for learning tricks. Your feet stay super gripped in, so now I'll do the next one. There's the other one. Alright, so here they are, grip tape pedals. You can see how they grip your feet like a skateboard would. A skateboard has concave like this, so your feet actually stay super planted on these. They don't work in the winter or in the dirt, obviously, but they're really good for street riding. Theoretically, you could lighten them by drilling through the plastic and removing some of the plastic you put in. I think in my next iteration I'll try like foam, like expanding foam, or like stucco, like not like stucco, like drywall stuff. Put drywall stuff in, then flatten it, because it shouldn't need to be that much. I mean, you don't need it to be that strong. It just needs to fill up the gap so you have a flat surface. Anyways.